Sheena, Queen of the Jungle is a 26-episode television series that aired for a single season from the fall of 1955 to 1956. Irish McCalla portrays the title character, Sheena, and Christian Drake her straight-laced companion, Bob Rayburn. In the series, Jungle Girl Sheena and Jack-of-all-trades, Bob Rayburn, are usually fighting to restore harmony in the jungles of Kenya by preventing the unscrupulous from taking advantage of their jungle homeland. Sheena's first American appearance would be in Jumbo Comics #1 in 1938 from publisher Fiction House, but she would also appear about 8 months earlier in the British publication Wags magazine. The early Jumbo Comics stories would reprint some of the early stories from the Wags publication, but eventually deviate into their own original material. Depending on which of the two men you talk to, Sheena was created by either Jerry Iger or Will Eisner of the Eisner and Iger Studios as a female answer to Edgar Rice Burroughs' character Tarzan. In the Jumbo Comics adventures, she wasn't born in the jungle and raised by apes like Tarzan, but actually arrived as a child with her father, linguist Cardwell Rivington. A native witch doctor named Koba befriended the linguist Cardwell, and the two became fast friends. When Rivington eventually decided to leave, Koba concocted a potion that would keep his friend Rivington at his side forever. Unfortunately, the potion accidentally proved fatal to Sheena's father, and to help atone for the father's death, Koba raised Sheena as his own and made her the queen of his people. Eisner, of course, would become best known for his work on the character the Spirit. Whatever the case, Sheena is best known for being the first female comic book character to receive her own title, with Sheena, Queen of the Jungle #1 premiering in the spring of 1942, beating out Wonder Woman's title book by 3 months. Sheena also started the whole Jungle Girl trend in comics and influenced other female jungle adventurers, such as DC Comics' version of Rima, the Jungle Girl, and Marvel Comics' Shauna, the She-Devil. Besides several pilot episodes which were shot in Hollywood, California, the television series was mainly shot on location in Mexico and generally used stock footage of African wildlife, with the exception of Sheena's pet chimpanzee called Chim. Chim is generally played up as comic relief, swapping valuable diamonds out of a satchel and replacing them with what else but bananas, and usually making a goof of himself at the close of most episodes. It's nice to see that Sheena, even with all the assaults on her jungle way of life, still seems to find the time to shower and brush her hair.
You're afraid of water?
Sheena, and most of Africa in general, seem to have learned the English language from the Incredible Hulk, because Sheena is constantly referring to herself in the third person.
Sheena goes through trees. Move faster that way.
Yeah, thanks a million.
Bob Rayburn seems to suffer from a sense of emasculation, such as other characters of the same archetype, like Steve Trevor from Wonder Woman,
Keep it up, wise guy.
or the character of Ethan from the 1984 Supergirl film. Bob's always getting clobbered, run over, or tied up, and is pretty much a male version of Lois Lane. Bob's heart is in the right place, but ultimately he's pretty naive and useless when it comes to saving the day, or having an idea of what the hell's going on. And also, while the comic makes it pretty clear his role is as Sheena's companion, the television series sorta has to skirt around any romantic issues, and Bob is, for the most part, serving as either a jungle guide who is sometimes working for the local government authorities, or he's getting pictures for wildlife magazines.
I think I'll take some pictures of this terrain. Boy, what pictures I could get if that rhino hadn't broken my camera.
Bob almost get pictures. Doctor almost get medicine. Yes is small word, but has much power.
I hardly expected you to turn out to be a philosopher, Sheena.
Both Bob Rayburn and Chim would feature heavily in the original Fiction House publications. Rayburn first appeared along with Sheena in Jumbo Comics #1, and the comedic monkey hijinks of Chim would first appear in Jumbo Comics 11. In the episode entitled The Renegades, you may recognize Robert Shane as the backstabbing character Logan from his role as Inspector Henderson on The Adventures of Superman. Also, the episode The Leopard Men would feature enemies of Sheena that would also appear in her Jumbo Comics run. And clearly, the Leopard Men are terrifying. When not slaying lions or wrestling animatronic crocodiles, Sheena would go on to a feature film in 1984, a follow-up television series in the year 2000, and several miniseries published by Devil's Due Productions in 2007 and 2008.
Sheena, you're the eighth wonder of the world.